Welcome, Leo. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for May the 23rd through to the 29th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to your energy, I would like to thank you for your positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. Truly, thank you so, so much. Now let's get to you. We start with the Star. Now, this is a very positive card. Okay, the star at the top of the card in the corner represents your hopes, your dreams, your desires, what you want to create, who you want to become. And you are down at the bottom and you are reaching out towards those goals, those dreams, those desires, which means they're doable, which means you've got this, which means you can see tangible results going forward, you can see the path going forward, that you know what to do, you know what it's going to take. We have the Ace of Swords right next to it, so expect those aha moments, those epiphanies to happen this week. This is also movement forward on your path, new movement forward, maybe a new path completely. It's really tapping into your higher wisdom. There's a lot here about tapping into your higher wisdom, into your intuition, to get the ideas going, to get the understanding, to get that aha moment, to get that epiphany. We have the Nine of Wands, worries, concerns, fears, anxieties. You stand with all of this, and it's almost laid out like a path leading up to you, and you are holding the last one, and look at how gnarled it is on the bottom. So a very gnarled path, a very chaotic, hard energy to move through, but you did. And this is examining those points in time in your life when you had to struggle, when it was hard, when you had to have the dedication, the determination to get through it. Maybe you're going through that time now because you are holding it. And you have to realize that on each one of these wands, which represents a struggle or chaos, fears, anxieties in your life, worries, concerns, stresses, there is a new white blossom, new growth. So this is to directly point out to you that what you have gone through has been for a reason. It's been to gain wisdom. It's been to give you empowerment. Maybe it's to believe in yourself, to believe in your strength, your ability to go forward. So when you are looking at the hard parts of life, and we all have hard parts of life, and some more than others, bless you, or bless them, whoever that really hard path is, my goodness, everybody's got a hard path, don't they? But it's what we do with that path. We can sit there and wallow, and I don't see any wallowing here, and have a pity party for ourselves. We can say it's too hard and throw in the towel. Or we can show our determination and learn our own self-empowerment of how we walk through each struggle. And that's where we really need to magnify, to understand the wisdom that we took away from those experiences. Over all of it, the Seven of Pentacles lays, what are you cultivating? What do you truly want to grow? How are you designing your tomorrow? Today, how are you designing your tomorrow? Is it through your actions? Is it through your words? Does it give a reflection of who you want to be? What you want to walk into? What are you cultivating today? What do you truly want to manifest going forward? And how is that a representation in today's world for you? So it's really looking at what we are cultivating in our hopes, our dreams, our desires, where we are growing it, where we are seeing the value of our struggles as something that has given us wisdom, something that has given us self-confidence, something that has given us courage, belief, faith. We have this Queen of Pentacles as the underlying energy. So there should be a self-confidence here. There should be, a lot of the sky is so illuminated here, and it's the first thing that caught my eye. So I would think that your thoughts, your ideas, I mean, this would be a week to write them down because your mind is on fire on what you can do, on what you accomplish, and how you can make your life better, and how you can go forward in the way that you want. You sit here with a self-confidence, holding that pentacle on your lap like you own it, like you got this. Truly. The angel sits next to you. The sun is carved into your chair. So you should be able to get many ideas going in your mind this week on how to further your path, in the steps that you want to take, in how to do it, and the why to do it. Because no goal is worth doing unless there's a why included to it. Why you want to make the sacrifices in time or energy or resources in order to have that goal, in order to become that person, walk into that creation. We have the Page of Swords as our overriding energy. And she is the knee-jerk of the deck, and I think she's been coming out a lot for you guys lately. She has been coming out a lot, but I'm thinking with your sign, she's been showing up more often than not. And she is the knee-jerk energy. You are going to have the spontaneous feeling this week. You are going to want to jump out into opportunities. Reflect on it. I don't really see all that much for reflection, to be honest with you. This might be a week where following your heart more than the logic might serve you a purpose here. Of not thinking about it too long, otherwise, fear can set in. It could hold us back. So maybe we needed to be a little bit more action-oriented. So I don't see anything really. Love and relationships, maybe a little bit of forethought, but I don't think she's as much of a warning as how you will feel, and to kind of follow your instincts and where your intuition leads you, where your higher wisdom leads you this week. We have the Five of Wands, so it does have to do with people, groups, get out, mingle with purpose, have fun. It's through team play, it's through working with people that makes you shine, that brings out exactly what you bring to the table this week. This is where you find the most success within groups. Team play, working with other people, cooperation. We have the Four of Wands, so very much you are, this is the marriage proposal card, yes, where it's sitting. I think it's more personal. I think you are negotiating more with yourself on what you are going to allow in your life and not allow in your life. So for our health and well-being, we have the Knight of Wands. I usually don't share this in the weeklies, but the Knight of Wands, and that's looking into the past. And we have the Nine of Wands for looking at our anxieties and our worries and our concerns and our stresses that we have walked through. So this may be, renegotiating your own path forward with yourself. It could be with a special somebody else, but I'm thinking it's more you getting in touch with what you will allow on your path forward. You're a little more serious about it this week on what has to be in place, or what definitely does not have to be in place, or you do not want in place. You want to remove, you want to delete, you want to leave it behind in order to feel that strength, in order to know that you have something sustainable to build upon. We have, going into the weekend and next week, we have the Page of Wands. This is all about high thoughts, new ideas. So, I mean, this would be a week to journal. This would be a week to write down your ideas, your thoughts, and maybe one or two of them don't make sense, but when you start to write them down and read them out, they start to connect with each other. They start to grow a bigger picture for yourself. This is thinking outside the box, or better yet, knowing there is no box. The sky's the limit. How can you grow your dreams? What do you want your dreams to look like? Your ambitions, your goals, what do you want to look like going forward? And it's with Temperance and the Moon. So it's finding that inner balance, that inner security, that inner foundation. It's all about your balance, internal and external, as the weekend progresses into next week. For love, relationships, we have the Hangman. This is once again about the balance. So the balance for the inner and the outer might be more towards the weekend and next week, but when it comes to relationships and love, it is around the entire week of thinking through how to have the balance. What you want within a relationship. What gives you the balance? What gives you the security? How do you get that now out of a relationship? How do you want that going forward within a relationship? How do you give that within a relationship? And for work, career, money, finances, we have the Eight of Pentacles, so a work hard week, absolutely. And we don't mind the work here. We're willing to do the work, and maybe then it's towards our dreams, our desires, because it's so much easier to do the work when you are working towards something that you truly want to manifest in your life. But you are looking at raising the bar. So this really goes a lot with all of your thoughts and your higher thought. You're thinking outside the box, coming up with new ideas. So journal it this week, because you are going to see where you can perfect, where you can be better than, where you can grow your dreams, your desires, make them better than you thought they could possibly be, taking it to that next level and growing yourself in the process. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.